He's joining us now this morning. Blake, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Jen. You know, it's been almost 11 years since Florida has been directly affected by a hurricane. With the first forecast being issued at 10 a.m., we're wondering if this year is the year that our streak runs dry.
Florida summer means sun, beaches, vacationers. Summer also means hurricanes, a phenomenon as synonymous with Florida as Disney, but hardly seen like snow. While some areas of the country still have snow in their forecast in mid-April, researchers at Colorado State University are releasing their predictions for the upcoming 2016 hurricane season.
At this point, we're expecting the season to be approximately average. We had El Nino last year, which is warmer than normal waters in the eastern and central tropical Pacific. And when you have El Nino conditions, what that does is it tends to increase upper level winds to tear apart hurricanes in the Atlantic. That El Nino is dissipating, and we expect it to be gone for this year's hurricane season. So that would be an enhancing factor for the hurricanes. The other factor that we're considering right now is Atlantic Basin, kind of what's going on there. Right now, the far North Atlantic is very cold, and some of the pressure and wind patterns that have resulted from that are less conducive for hurricanes. So at this point, we're kind of thinking they may tend to equal each other out in terms of the impacts they're going to have on the hurricane season.
With El Nino dissipating, we anticipated we'd see a busier season. But as Dr. Klotzbach mentioned, a more average season is expected thanks to colder than average water temperatures in the North Atlantic.
Busy or not, the big story is it just takes one. But look what's happened over the last decade. We've been missed and missed repeatedly. Look at all the hurricanes out here, but there's Florida, Jacksonville, all the way down to Miami. We haven't seen a single hurricane in 10 years, and of course the threat is going to be bigger than ever now that the season could be much more real.
This year marks the 11th year since Florida has felt the effects of any hurricane, almost 4,000 days, a record that Klotzbach says is unprecedented, eclipsing the previous record by 5 years. As the season gets underway, it's important to remember that we live on the coast. While it has been a long time since we've been directly affected by a bona fide hurricane, it only stands to reason that it will happen again.
And of course, the Weather Authority will keep you updated with any developments out in the tropical Atlantic when the hurricane season kicks off on June 1st. And remember, you can always download our Hurricane Tracker app to get updates right on your phone. Just search WJXT in your app store. Jen and Ethan.
All right, Blake, thank you very much. And a wet